I used to go at school in the morning, then knock off at 12, then go for prep, that's 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. Then at 5, I go and sell. Yeah, after 5, 7, we go at night. Yeah.
They've got no choice. They can't be watching their kids, sisters and brothers starving. They have to go there. They've got no choice to say, if I stay at home, my kid sister will not eat anything.
Trundu is a small town that borders Zimbabwe, about 1 hour from Riverside. And one characteristic that makes this town unique is the amount of traffic with large truckers that drive through for import and export. As we began to explore this area, we recognized a very vulnerable population in these communities. The vulnerable group that we discovered was teenage girls. Often the responsibility and the burden to take care of their elderly grandparents or their younger siblings rests upon these ladies at a very young age. Because basic needs are barely met, education is not a priority, and these girls have some very difficult decisions to make.
I'm not feeling so good to watch my young siblings not to eat because of not having enough money. You know, so I'm like, can I be a sacrifice? Something like that. You know, you have trucks coming in and out of the town, and you know how sometimes these truck drivers, in the process of trying to relax, they approach girls, you know, to do certain things for them, and that girl will feel like, okay, fine, let me give in because I feel like they're going to give me what I'm looking for. The moment I get what I'm looking for, I'll be able to help out at home.
They go sell to the truck drivers. Later on, they go into the trucks, do something else. They're given money. They survive. Some of the girls that are taken are not even that of age. Some of them are 12, 13, 14.
By providing an education for these girls, we hope to intersect before they get to that high-risk age and be able to provide them a different hope and a different future.
I look at education to be a very important tool because it makes a lot of people be aware of certain things. You know how being educated, or rather just having an exposure of education, just alerts your mind, you know, like you just become alert of certain things, and because you know that you're acquiring a certain skill, it exposes you to a lot of things. Imagine how you have an education and you've probably come across of certain things, the dangers of giving yourself to, you know, big men and everything. Like, trust me, you wouldn't really fall for it because you've already had an exposure. You've learned about such things. Someone has taught you the dangers of such things. So really, an education in this case can really be helpful. It's really helpful to say it. It's really helpful to young women, young girls, especially.
Education is important because, look at me, it has helped me to become strong. Through that, I learned because I put food on my table. Yeah, I paid fees through the bottles that I used to sell, the water. Yeah, so if any of these girls would do that because they've been given an opportunity, what I would say to them is that they can just use it wisely because it only comes once.
So imagine how a girl child gets an education, you know, they go back to their community and be an example to other children out there, be an example to their young ones. They become leaders, you know, they try by all means, you know, to make those young ones not to go back to the truck driver situation.
Our dreams for these girls is to be able to see their goals and dreams being fulfilled. Whether it's to be a faithful mother taking care of their own children someday or to become a doctor, we want to give them that opportunity. We are so thankful to be able to partner with Child Impact so that children and communities all around us can have lives that are mentally, physically, and spiritually fulfilling. This is our passion, and this is what drives our mission.
It's no longer putting food on their tables in survival, them becoming more strong women. Now they can focus on achieving their dreams.